welcome to the pod.
Happy Monday. So that was a disgusting way to start the podcast.
You
Just
always
a big
do
old
that
cough.
stuff.
I never start with a cough.
You know what's funny? A friend of mine was watching the podcast.
Like, that's hilarious.
And they were like, no, get ready, mate. And they go, if you watch the pod in like fast speed, it's funny because Will just kind of sits in the chair and Pat's like, moving around and being a full schizo.
Yeah, that's why I like wearing a hat, because I can fuck around. I fiddle with the mic.
You
It's
just
like,
like
you know what I
always,
mean?
that's literally what he said. He was like, Pat took his hat on and off about 46 times.
Yeah.
He just fiddles and da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
I'm like, no wonder why he's such an anxious person, because he's always moving around and just like
Well, I just
zipping
can't
about.
really sit still. I struggle to sit still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Oh, it's not that funny.
It's hilarious. It's the funniest thing in the world.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Funnier than Carl Barron?
Yeah.
So you reckon I'm funnier than Carl Barron just because I move around a lot?
Yeah.
Funnier than... Who's your favourite comedian? Who is your favourite comedian?
Louis C.K. probably.
Who the fuck is that?
Probably like the biggest comedian ever.
I would disagree. I would strongly disagree with that statement. I'd say one of the biggest comedians ever. I don't think he's funny at all, but like Kevin Hart. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
Chris Rock. To be honest, the biggest comedian ever is probably Joe Rogan.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry. Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld.
He's got to be the worst comedian ever.
He never swears. You know
Fuck that fucking
My
loser.
grandma thinks it's like the most amazing thing. Like, he can make
Yeah,
people
of
laugh
course.
without swearing. It's like, well, fucking never listen to my podcast. And
Yeah.
that's all I do,
You
cunt.
can make people laugh without swearing. Go suck a tit, Nan, you fucking fat slut cunt. How about
Okay,
that?
that was not about mine then.
It was about the Nan that said that.
Okay, that wasn't about mine then.
Okay, then what? Is she going to listen?
Why don't I don't have you speaking about my fucking nen like that?
Oh, yeah, brother. Defend
Yeah.
the fam, lad. Fucking
I will,
oath,
cunt.
bruh. Look at ya. Family on the...
Family on the fucking ankle, mate.
And family on the brain. Good night on your fists when you punch them out. Yeah, thanks for coming to the pod. Thanks for listening.
Should we do like what we're going to talk about today? Just like fuck it. Should we do? I don't know.
I don't
Should
know.
we just like what's on the agenda?
What is on the agenda?
So like in 9 News where they're like tonight.
Oh, yeah, go.
Today on the podcast we're going to call up Col, silver medalist Olympian. I'm going to talk about my holiday. I'm going to talk about what I did yesterday.
What holiday?
That I'm going on this
Oh,
weekend.
right. Okay, so you haven't... Okay, yeah, sure.
And that's what I'm going to cover, I think. What are you going to cover?
I saw the new Joker movie, so I'm going to
Is
cover
it
that.
out?
Yeah, it's out.
You went to an early screening, eh?
No, came out yesterday too.
Swear to God.
Yeah. So I saw that.
Oh my God, I can't wait to hear about that.
And then I'm... Well, should we just jump into it right now?
Yeah, because the first Joker movie, and I know this one's a fucking musical for whatever reason, the first Joker movie is so good.
Why?
I just think it's just it just tells such a great story, I think.
Mm-hmm. What else
And
did
I
you
think
like
it
about
portrays mental illness quite well. I think they did that
Interesting.
well. You
Okay.
can see a lot of movies who I don't think hit the mark, whereas I think that did. I thought it had a good mix of slow burner, but not too slow burner. It was just different.
It was different.
You know what I mean? It was
Nice.
different. And I'm not a Batman fan.
No.
And you know what I mean? I was kind of like, oh, the Joker, like, fuck.
Bit cringe,
what am I going to
yeah,
give a
yeah.
fuck? You know what I mean? What did old Joker do to get his old movie?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what did he do? He shot the cunt in the head on live television is what he did. You know what I mean? Good movie.
So the second one, Kyle, if you could just get up the reviews, please, just like the scores.
No, I don't like this already.
And I'm not a go off the scores guy.
No.
Joker 2, they call it Joker Folie à Deux, something like that,
Oh, French. Yeah.
is one of the most boring, messy, terrible movies I've ever seen. So that's Joker 1. Let's do Joker
So Joker
2.
1, whoa. So can you go Rotten Tomatoes, Joker 1? Because that's what I go off. I'm a big believer in the Rotten Tomatoes score. And it should be, if it's not 85% or above, I'm giving up on Rotten Tomatoes as a matter of fact.
No, but look, there's audience score. So it's 80. No, but look,
69%.
89% audience.
Okay.
So that's where you would go.
Oh, and the other one's like fucking
Yeah.
Richard Wilkins and that. Like, no one gives a
Yeah.
fuck.
Can we go back? Sorry, Kyle. Back one more. Just go Joker 2 for, look at that. 1.8. Look at all the ones. It is such a bad
And then
movie.
on Rotten Tomatoes, what did it
40%, but if you click on it, let's see the audience score. Audience score is... Oh, there's not an audience score yet. Yeah, so it is horrifically bad.
And now, when we watched the trailer, I said it didn't look that good.
Can I tell you why?
Well, it's a musical for
So
starters.
no, I'm not going into any
Go watch fucking Mary
spoilers.
Poppins or fucking Sound of Music if you want to fucking
I'm not going to go into any like spoilers, but I am going to go into.
No, don't, because I'm going to watch it.
No, I'm not going into. No, seriously, do not go and watch it. It's
no, because
so
number one, earned the
boring.
respect enough.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely nothing happens in this movie. And I, someone who watches a lot of movies, had moments where I was turning to the people with me and going, what's happened? Like, do you know what's happening? Like, I was confused. I was like, why are we doing this? And then people break into song, but also they kind of don't break into song. Like, they don't fully commit to being a musical. So it's the worst of both worlds because you don't get the really cool, stylized, amazing kind of spectacular sort of feast for the eyes that a musical could bring.
Oh.
And you also don't get the good music. But then on the flip end of the side, if you don't want it to be a musical, you're still sitting there watching people sing. Do you know what I mean? So you're not actually getting any, like, if it's like, oh yes, they don't commit to the musical. No. There's still people singing. It's just not as interesting and it doesn't look good. So you get nothing.
I reckon I'm gonna like it.
I promise you won't like it. Literally nothing happens. I was bored and I never get bored in movies.
Yeah, but this is like what Cody was saying the other day when Kyle we rested him for a week because he was just a little bit off. He just needed a little time out and we brought Cody in. He was like, that could be a me and Cody kind of movie whereas because we don't overanalyze things.
But it wasn't about that. It was I'll tell you what.
Because I don't mind. In my head, I'm thinking I don't want to sit there and watch, what's his name? Fucking Jarks. Joaquin what? Joaquin
Phoenix.
Phoenix Joaquin?
Yeah.
I don't want to watch Phoenix Joaquin and Lady Gaga.
No, Joaquin Phoenix.
Fuck. Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga sing it out the whole time.
Well, then you're not going to like the movie.
I don't want a feast for the eyes. I don't mind if they just dabble in a little bit and don't fully commit. I'm happy for that.
No. They sing so much. It's just it doesn't look cool.
I'm all right with it not looking cool. You know what I mean?
Okay, let me tell you this.
With that.
The cinema, when we started the movie...
Yeah, because guess what? People who go the first day movies come out are fucking losers.
Mate.
If you go the first day movie comes out, you're a fucking loser. And they're all people who think they're fucking movie critics and think they fucking have their piece.
You're about to absolutely just trip over your own words here, mate. You shouldn't have even spoke.
Yeah, we went to Saw once.
Because what I was going to say was... The people in the cinema, there was a massive row of people at the back that would have been like, you know, they would have been 15 or 16 years old. Dare I say, Pat, not to attack you or anything, you probably have the same movie taste as those 15 or 16-year-old Eshe lads that were at the back.
There's actually no case for you to say that.
And all of them walked out because they were all so bored. And then another group of like older people, maybe in their like early 20s, probably around our age. There was probably about 6 or 7 of them. Again, casual movie people. They all left as well.
How do you know they're casual movie people, bro? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Because of the way that they were acting in the cinema.
Oh, shut up, bro. Who do you think you are?
I'm someone that likes to go to the movies.
Yeah, but what do you like? You don't know just by the way someone acts in a 100%. Cinema if they're
a group of 15 or 16-year-old Eshes walking up there in tracksuits and throwing
People who go the first day,
each other.
I think are nerdies.
They weren't nerdies. They just walked in.
If you're that excited to see the movie, just relax a bit. No. And then a casual person will go, day 3 or 4.
No,
and then
I'm allowed to go to the movies the day it comes out.
Yeah, because you're a really intense movie watcher who breaks it down.
Yeah, but some people might accidentally go, oh, Joker's out. They might have just felt like going to a movie on a Thursday.
As a casual, it would never happen.
Oh, really? Because this was
Cody,
you then.
You ever gone to see a movie the day it came out? I doubt it. Another movie casual watcher.
Yeah, great. Team up with the Lost Paradise fucking drug-chewing fucking legends. Do that. And how about this? What about you 10 minutes ago when you found out Joker was out? Was it out? Wee. I wish I knew. I wish I could have known so I could have gone.
Did I say I could have gone? Did I say I wish I knew so I could have gone? Did I say that?
Back.
Did I say I wish I knew so I could have gone? Because you could have asked me to go. I would have said, go fuck yourself. I'm not coming on the first night.
Enjoy seeing that shit movie.
Yeah,
enjoy
I will,
sitting there watching it.
I will.
Fuck yourself.
I will enjoy it.
Have fun with it, mate.
I will enjoy it. And you know what? I might even fucking have a little sing-along to it too. Because that's what life's
fucking
about.
Hope not.
That's what life's about, mate. A bit of fun.
It's not. Then don't see Joker. Because it's not fun. It's fucking shit.
I'm giving Phoenix a chance. And Lady Gaga was absolutely beautiful in A Star Is Born.
Great. Well, she'll make you want to fucking chop your cock off in this one.
Is another sing-along. So,
yeah.
I think she's earned the respect at a chance as well. Because that was a
Enjoy
great
it.
movie, A Star Is Born.
Enjoy the movie, bro.
I
You're
will,
gonna
cunt.
fucking hate it, and then you're gonna. How about this? When you hate it, and when you leave halfway through, you say to me, "Sorry, bro, I was wrong."
Sure. And
Thank
what
you.
happens if I like it? And I'll be fully honest.
I'll say sorry.
I reckon I'm going to give it... What do you reckon I'd give it out of 10?
Below a 5.
So I'm going to say I reckon I'd give it a 6 or above. So how about we make a bet on a 5 and above or 5 and under?
I don't trust you.
No, I'll be honest. I swear to God, I'll be honest.
No,
Fully.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I'm not making a bet off your opinion.
Right, so I have to come in and apologise to you, and you didn't have to do shit if I like it.
But I'll apologise to you as well. I will apologise. I'll say, sorry, Pat, I should have never judged your movie taste, blah, blah, blah.
100%
Same
you
thing.
should. Just do it now. Get it out of the way.
You're going to fucking hate it. You're not even going to go. You can't
Yeah,
even
but I
sit
can
in the
watch
cinema
it
for 2.5 hours.
I'll watch it when it comes out on Netflix.
What, next fucking year?
No, or I'll fucking stream it, mate.
All right.
Don't do that. You're not supporting actors.
Yeah, don't do
Oh,
that.
because Pat fucking Clifton illegally streams it. Poor old fucking Lady Gaga's going to go bankrupt, is she?
No, but Pat fucking Clifton saying that he's going to stream it and then other people listening to the podcast stream it, then it actually does have an effect on the box office. And then their movies don't get made as much and movies don't get budget. So go ahead and destroy the film industry, which is the one thing that keeps your fucking shred of anxiety at a fucking minimum, cunt.
How does a fucking film industry keep it? My music keeps it
Because you
a
sit
shred
there
of
and go,
anxiety.
oh my God, anyone but you, or whatever the fuck it was
Called
called.
The Idea of You.
The idea of you, yay, I'm not going to fucking
You'll be a
jump
fucking
off
lost
a fucking
puppy if the
cliff
fucking
now.
movies go off.
Fuck
If
you.
movies stop, your fucking life stops, or I'll fucking... You'd be sucking off gig squig every day to try to distract yourself.
Oh my God.
Kyle, you going to go watch The Joker?
Probably not. Probably not.
Is that because of what Will said, or you didn't enjoy the first one?
I just don't really watch movies, to be honest.
What a sad
I also
fucking
wouldn't
life.
want to watch a musical when it's the Joker.
I agree.
That just shouldn't be.
I agree, but have you seen number one?
I don't even think I've seen number one.
Yeah.
Well, you
fuck,
would
that's
know
where
if
you're
you've
wrong.
seen number one, mate, because it's
No,
pretty good.
It's pretty old.
He doesn't.
No, it came out in 2019, 2020.
You've,
2021.
what's wrong, bro? Have you had a fight with someone?
No, wait, what's wrong?
You're just giving a lot of attitude off.
He said it's pretty old, bro. It's 2019, lad. That's not old.
No, but you went, you'd know if you'd seen it.
Of course you'd know. It came out in the last 4 years. You'd know if you'd seen one of the biggest movies that have come out in the last 4 years. Would you not?
Yeah, no, then I haven't seen it.
I don't know
There you go.
if I would know.
That's alarming then. I'd be concerned if you didn't know that.
Righto, listen, let's compose ourselves because we're about to call Cole. All right, we're about to call Cole.
How do we do this?
Kyle just calls him, bro.
Fuck, bro. That's fucked. Any questions for the man?
Do you have
I
the
got
questions
some.
ready?
Yeah, we'll just yarn, bro. And then we've got some you wouldn't have sent in some questions too.
Here we go.
G'day, Cole speaking.
Wow.
That's professional.
That is professional.
Oh my God. How many calls are you expecting today, Cole?
Nah, just the one from you boys, or I was actually getting a phone. Nah, I'm just joking.
G'day, Cole speaking was nice because it was a little bit cash with the g'day, but then Cole speaking's very like, speak up, cunt, because I don't have an E on the end of my name for some reason.
I was just hoping. I was like 9:30, the you wonders are ringing. I'm like, should I just wing it and go? Me.
Oh, can you imagine it was like your manager or like a brand or something?
Yeah, no, that's why I didn't risk it.
All right, we want to dive into the last segment, right? Because we got some updates from you when you were in the Olympic Village. Now, of course, the most popular question from all the you wouldn't has been like, do they supply condoms? Is it as horny as everyone says? Are people fucking on the cardboard beds? Is this knowledge we can share?
The past week, I've been advised to not say too much because my mouth has got me in a bit of trouble, but
Ooh.
I will answer a few questions. So, yes, they do supply condoms in the Olympic and Paralympic Village.
Okay.
Wow.
That's all I can further comment on, lads.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Well,
all I can comment
Well, then
on.
I'm going to finish the sentence.
Yeah.
And this is not Cole speaking. It's a fuck fest in there.
I don't think so. I'm actually I don't think it's a fuck fest.
Nah?
Well, I just think, bruh, I'm focusing on my sport.
Yeah, but once
And if
it's
someone's
done,
coming up to me and going, let's have a cheeky root, I'm going, bitch, do you have a fucking shot put thing in fucking 4 hours? No, I do.
dare I say the girl doing shot put would probably be fucking you.
No, I'm saying I'm doing shot put.
Oh, you're doing shot put.
I think it'd be tough. I think it would be. Fuck, Cole's gone silent, eh? Cole can't speak.
I'm already writing out your check, Gibby. I'm going to give you 25%.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, so what about the whole experience? Like, is it friendly there? Like, did you speak to other nations? Like, what's it like? Because you've got your own separate Australia kind of accommodation, right?
Yeah. So pretty much how it works is, imagine you go on like school camp, but you've got like other schools there in the same area as you, and it's like you're doing your athletics carnival as well. So everyone's obviously there for the same reasons, obviously to compete for your country. But when you're not competing, everyone just vibes out so hard. We all go to the dining hall, try the chocky muffins. It's just an all-you-can-eat buffet there. There's so much shit you can do too. There's a Corona bar, a relaxation bubble, or like an isolation bubble. They've got like push bikes too, so you can just ride your bike around the village.
That's
so it's a bit of a piss take when you're not competing, to be fairly honest. But because you are competing at like one of the highest levels of sport in the world, you kind of don't mess around for the first week or two. But it is pretty cool. Like, you do get to see some of your like childhood heroes, some pretty famous people just casually walk in and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" Which you just wet your pants over. But I think the coolest part would probably have to be the after party. And once again, this is where the media training comes into play, and that is just really fun because you don't party or drink or do anything naughty for a year or two or even 3 or 4 years, then you finally get to let loose. So that's really fun, and obviously the city of Paris is just freaking awesome. But I think for me, this was like a bit of a thing I like to enjoy the most. It was like trading pins with everyone.
Yeah.
It's just something so wholesome though, because each country gets certain pins. So Australia had the coat of arms, we had a koala, and then Lizzie the lizard. So we had 3 separate pins, and like everyone would come up and like, "Oh, can we trade pins? Can we trade pins?" And it was just actually such a wholesome interaction because then when you go in public, like when you go out to the public though to go see your friends and family, you'll just have randoms come up to you and be like, "I'll give you 10 euro for that pin. Give me a pin. Give me a pin." You're like getting harassed. Dude, you get harassed on the street.
You get some crazy fans.
Was there another country that had like a shit pin and you were kind of like, "Oh fuck, I don't really want to trade you"?
Who had a boring pin? I think the US were pretty pretty average.
Have a shit pin.
They would have just had the American flag with just like
a gun on it.
Yeah.
Well, like everyone loved the koala. Like America just had their flag, which is still fine. I have nothing against America, but with the pins, everyone was going for like the koala for Australia because everyone just frocked the koala.
Demand. Let's be real. Everyone just wanted to chat to Coley.
Yeah.
Just an excuse to come chat to Big Cole.
And then how long
Ranga,
after?
that was on the Oz team.
So what? So you say like before you compete, obviously you're fucking zoned in, right? And like the village is cool, but you're not really soaking it all in. Once you've competed, you've done all your events, you walk in with a silver around your neck. Are they kind of like, righto, can't get out of the village, or then are you still in there for the whole time?
So pretty much how it works. So yes, that is how it works. But because I competed on day 6 and 10, I was quite literally the 4th and last day of the games. Like I competed at the very end of the game. So for me, yes, once I got my medal, they told me to piss off the next day. But they still have like the closing ceremony. So competition finished on the 6th of September, but everyone would leave. Sorry, the closing ceremony was the 7th of September. Then we'd all piss off on the 8th of September. So you've got one day to enjoy all the hard work you've put in. But for some athletes, they competed at like the 28th, 29th and 30th of August, and then they had to wait a whole week and a half in the village. And those people have the luxury of wearing, their silverware, goldware, bronzeware, and just having fun in the city of Paris. So for me, yes, once I got my silver medal, they told me to piss off, and I went on holidays in Paris after, so it wasn't like I was catching a flight home. But one thing I do regret is I had a charter flight for the entire Australian team. And apparently that's really good fun. Like I think gold medalists get gold class or first class or however the hierarchy goes. The gold get the best, silver get second best, and third get like premium economy. And then the people who tried their hardest but didn't have any silverware were just stuck in
Participation
economy. Cole, I have a question. So my favourite athlete called Cole is actually called Cole Palmer, and he plays for Chelsea. But no, I'm kidding. But Cole Palmer, before he takes a pen, because he never misses a penalty, and he says what goes through his head is literally nothing. Like he has nothing going through his head. That's because he's very dumb. But I was wondering for you, like before you go off and before that buzzer goes, like what is going through your, like, is anything going through your head on the blocks? Like, are you training yourself to zone in on the pressure? Like, do you remember like the moments like literally right before, like on the blocks? Like, what's going through the mind?
Okay, two things. When we walk out for our competition, so when they go like lane 5, Pat Clifton, lane 4, Will Gibb, lane 3, Cole Pierce kind of thing, that's probably the most intense part because all the attention in the entire arena is on you. And for my 100 fly, I was so freaking nervous. Like, I walked out, looked like I was shitting myself. So for the 200 IM, the event I won silver in, my coach and I discussed to take the piss, pretty much. So I was ranked number 1 going into the final. So I was the last one walking out. But the problem is with when walking out last is everyone else is ready to go. Like they're in they've taken all their clothes off, they're behind their blocks, and I'm still walking out. So there's a bit of pressure to be like, crap, I need to quickly get all my gear off and get ready. But I was told you have about 2 or 3 minutes to sort your shit out. So what I did, so what was going through my head was take as long as I possibly can to psych out everyone else. Because when I was walking out, the bloke, I think it was the Dutch bloke, he was already splashing himself with water and ready and jumping up and warming up. And I'm still walking out of my...
I know he was pissing me off, that cunt. I know who you're talking about.
He's Baz. He's a lovely person. But I was like, dude, calm down. I'm about to take like 2 minutes to get ready here. So I was shitting myself, though. I was shaking and not even breathing. And I'm like, all right, put on a big smile, wave to my family, friends, and just everyone and pretend I'm cool, calm, and collected. But deep down, I was shitting myself. Pat, I was like you doing your stand-up comedy show.
Oh, except you weren't pissed, and I was very pissed. Well, I hope you weren't.
No, God, no. And then once I get on the blocks, like once it's time to put on a show, when I'm on the blocks, it's actually quite funny. All I'm thinking about is just don't false start, then I'm fine.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah.
Fuck a false start.
Because you don't get a second chance, do you?
No.
No, God, no. And I sent you boys the audio. Like the crowd just goes nuts, right? And then when it's quiet, you could hear it. You can hear nothing. Like the water, you could hear it swishing.
Yeah. Swimming's the scariest one. Swimming's the one that for me, when I'm like thinking about like nerves and stuff, I always go to the pool. I'm like, this is because I'd be scared of Megs in there too at some point.
Well, I hate to be that guy, but I don't believe in the Meg being existent. So
hang up. Hang up. Now this is going to be a little bit of an ignorant question. So when you race, right? I looked at some of the other competitors, and so some of them have all limbs, right? How does that work? So,
for context, for people who are actually listening at the moment, so I'm currently missing my right foot, and I lost my right foot at the age of 2. We can get into further. But how it works is it's similar to like combat sports. So you know how there's like 60 kilos, 70 kilos, or heavyweight and lightweight?
Yeah.
You with me? So similar in para swimming, you've got S1 all the way through to S14. So S1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is all physical impairment. S11, 12, 13 is vision impairment, and S14 is intellectual impairment. Okay. So for me, I'm an S10 impairment, which basically means I'd be racing against people with no foot or no hand or mild cerebral palsy or any sort of mild impairment. And that impairment can sort of fall under like limb deficiency, like I said, cerebral palsy, can get technical, but brain-acquired injury as well, which has an effect on your body. So it's an interesting system. It obviously, as you just mentioned, I like to say I've got 3 wheels and the other athletes have 4, but that's because there's a system in play which makes it as fair as possible for those guys like myself with an impairment. So think of it as a heavyweight class, but for swimming.
So it's a fair system. You like the system?
Yeah. It's all right.
Because, look, I'm going to be honest. I was looking at the people with both limbs and being like, that's a bit unfair, cunt. You know? It's
something I cannot have a say in or have any control over. Yeah, the professionals do their job, and I just have to focus on swimming and performing.
Yeah.
Sorry, lads. I hate this.
At a live show, we'll just get you to spill it all. And
I would never talk anything about that.
I know you.
I love the system in play. It's as fair as possible. Wink, wink.
And how did you lose your foot? I'm just going to have to ask it.
So, once again, I really wish I could take the piss, but I've got to be a good boy today. So, I grew up on a dairy farm, currently on the farm right now, actually, and we have a massive lawn. So, with that, we have a ride-on lawnmower. So, at the age of 2, I snuck out the back and got hit by a ride-on lawnmower, I should say, and lost half my foot.
Whoa.
Being in the country, we're 3 hours from Melbourne. Got flown to Melbourne. Doctors were like, yep, there's no foot here, so should we cut it off to the knee or to his heel bone? And Mum, being the badass girl she is, Mum goes, cut his foot off to the heel bone, and if you fuck that up, we'll just chop it off at the knee. And for me, lucky enough, I've got amazing parents and an even better family, so they amputated my foot to the heel bone and had surgery at 5 to clean it all up and haven't been back since. So lost my foot to a lawnmower at the age of 2.
Far out.
But if we weren't on a phone call, I would have fucking taken the piss and said a crocodile or a shark. But I'm in enough trouble as it is at the moment. So a meg, yeah.
And then we've got a few questions from the Woodeners. Obviously, we put a poll up. So we're going to narrow them down. A lot of them were about the freakish shit. If you weren't a
Maybe at a live show. At a live show with no cameras.
If you weren't a Paralympian, what do you reckon you would be doing?
Oh, 100% a dairy farmer.
Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe even a lawnmower rider.
Maybe I can start my own little lawnmower business and be like anti-foot chopping.
All right, this next one, close to our hearts. Top 3 musical artists.
Can I change it? Top 3 musical artists you were listening to, like, to get you hyped maybe, or like the top 3 songs or things that you were listening to at the games to kind of put you in the mood.
Apologies to the you wouldn't know who sent that in. You just had that.
That's a shit question. I don't like it. I'm going to make it more related to why Col's on the pod.
Okay. So pre-com. Right, so you're going to froth this, Pat. Zach Bryan. I've really hopped on the Zach Bryan bandwagon since his new album. Absolutely. 28 is by far my favourite.
So good.
I'm a bit old school. I'm going to go with AC/DC.
Huge.
I just love that rock and roll vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is going to sound so corny. Like, this is... I'm only going to say it to the you wouldn't is. If it was anyone else, I wouldn't say it. But have you guys heard of, like, Brazilian funk?
No.
Brazilian funk?
It's like the... You know when you scroll on TikTok and they've got those, like, corny edits that has, like a weird beat drop to it? I can't really describe how it is, but look up Brazilian funk after, or even right now. Like, can we play some right now? Is that possible?
Brazilian bonk going?
I'll get it up. I'll get it up on my phone.
Get it up.
And this is what gets you barred up before you get up there.
This is like right, like 5 minutes before like a minute before I walk out. I'll bang this out because I can't be listening to bloody Pink Skies or
Nah.
It's too chill. I need something to really.
Wait, Brazilian bronk doesn't come up.
Bonk, I think.
It's bonk. PHONK.
Oh.
I think you might have to look it up on SoundCloud because I was listening to it on SoundCloud.
Oh, Brazilian funk. Here we go. One song's called Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Let's hear this shit.
I can see this.
I can see this before you're coming out. Oh, yeah. Is this it?
Yeah,
so
but there's like
a very TikTok edit. I know exactly what you mean.
It's like, it's not that particular song, but there's just like a million versions of it. It's just like a type of music and it's so lame. It's honestly the most dorky thing ever, but I got it from TikTok. I'm like, shit, let me just type in Brazilian funk. And I was like getting goosebumps listening to some of the songs. I'm like, perfect. This is what I'm listening to.
Love that.
It was so corny.
How do you find oh my God, I'm just having a fucking shocker.
Can I read it?
How do you find the motivation to train consistently?
Well, actually, I'm not going to even plug the You Wouldn't podcast here, but there's another athlete I swim with in my club named Silas Harris, and we both love the You Wouldn't pod. And every time we boys drop, we always go, like, greet each other with... And we always, like, it is hard. Like, to motivate yourself, what we actually do is just, like, yarn about the pod, yarn about the videos you drop, Will. Like, there is honestly... You obviously keep thinking about the end goal, but you can't always be like, I got to make the team, because you'll burn out. Like, it's so hard. So we try to, like, distract ourselves that was during those hard training sessions. But I think for me, it's kind of like, firstly, there's a financial side to it all. There's obviously like if you don't make the team, you get your funding cut, which is always tough. I think that's the reality of sport. But also there's like a goal. Like I've ever since losing my foot at 2, I've always wanted to go to the Paralympics. So I've just been like every year when those like hard days come about, you're always just like, these are going to be the worst times of my career. These hard days where I can't be fucked training, can't be fucked getting out of bed. Being in Melbourne too, like freezing weather really is a bit of an ick for me when having to wake up at 5 a.m. and swimming. So just think of the end goal, and also like then getting to the Paralympics, walking away with the silver and reflecting on how hard you pushed yourself. Like that's really what motivates you. And also, you know, being able to have the luxury of going to schools and having kids ask questions and think you're amazing.
Yeah, that'd be
growing up in a country, like in the middle of nowhere, like quite literally nowhere, there's not many people who sort of have the platform to inspire kids. So for me, there's like a whole bunch of them. But overall, it's just I've always wanted to be a Paralympian as a kid. So that's what sort of drives me.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fucking hell.
And last one we'll ask, because we're running for time here. How does it feel chatting to another redhead athletic prodigy such as Will Gibb?
Like I said, Gibb, I'm sending you a paycheck for backing me up at the beginning of the pod, but it is such an honour to be on the You Wouldn't podcast. I would like to claim that I am an OG You Wouldn't from day one.
So goated.
I think when you boys had your first, actually both live shows you've had in Melbourne, I've been to.
You've
I've
been
said
there,
hello
bro.
twice. Yep. So that's my claim to fame. But Gibby, don't give up on your gym career. I've been seeing them pics you're posting. There's a bit of a bicep popping.
There's a bit of a bicep. I'm not gonna lie. There's a bit of a bicep. I'm getting there. I just need to fucking.
I shouldn't do this to him, Pat. I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to listen to this now for the rest of the week. But I can see a bicep popping.
It's coming.
Don't fucking give him that. I'm going on holidays. I'm gonna fuck off from the cunt for a week, so I don't have to hear it. No, but I do remember that's where we met at the live show, so appreciate you coming. And before we let you go, the last thing, actually, people are asking if you're single.
Yes, I'm single. I finished my Paralympic campaign, so hey, if anyone wants, we'll go out for a beer in Melbourne.
Ooh,
I'm ready. Let's make it.
Fucking
I'm going to get Thomas shreds for that now.
Oh, sick cunt, bro. Thank you so much for coming
Cole.
on. Fucking, you're an inspiration, dude. You really are.
Thank you. And just one more thing, boys.
See ya, brother.
Right. Cheers, boys.
What a fucking sick cunt. Fuck, that's pretty interesting, eh?
Fuck yeah, crazy. It's
They're
so
rooting
sick.
in there, bro.
Yeah, they're
fucking rooting, dude. We'll get him up at a live show if he's okay with it.
Yeah,
and get some fucking bit of juice, lad. You know what I mean? Bit of fucking shit in there. So I got fucking stitched up, bro. I swear. So yesterday, I'm like, I'm gonna go to a sex shop. You know what I mean? Why? Because it's a bit of fun. You know what I mean? Have a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
So we went to Oxford Street, had a little look-sees. Everyone's lovely, of course. They're always so lovely in there. And then we go to this other one, right? And I walk in and the guy's like, oh, big fan. I was like, oh, thanks, dude. And we're just having a little chat. And he was a sicko. It was really nice. Anyway, I left. Didn't think much of it. And
Did you buy some stuff in there?
Yes.
Nice.
I did. And then, well, we did. And then I get home. And I'm just chilling. And then I get a follow from like the sex shop, right? And I look at it. It's pretty like a graphic Instagram page. And then they drop a comment on my photo being like, nice to meet you, bruh. Thanks for popping in the store today. And I was just like, oh.
You can't be doing that.
You can't be doing that, can you?
Nah.
I mean, fuck, dude. You can't be commenting on me photo on the like. That's a horny, and it's like sex world, like you know what I mean. It was just so
took a screenshot, and it was like, if you bite my lip or kiss my neck, I will rip your fucking clothes off. That was one of the posts,
and I was just like, fuck, dude. Like he was such a nice guy. I was like, you don't have to fucking throw me under the bus like that, do ya? Not on the public.
Unless you're going to send me free shit. Yeah. And I'll pin your comment.
I'll pin your fucking comment, but old fucking grandma's strolling me Instagram.
Yeah.
Saying thanks for popping in today. You know?
Yeah, that's funny.
It was a fucking classic stitch up.
I got a little bit stitched up.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I said it on the podcast, but so in Adelaide last week, and I had to go to hospital again.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said
You haven't
this.
mentioned it, no.
So I had a big weekend of drinking, which is what now my GP thinks triggers this like massive stomach like fuck around.
Cramp,
I need to go get an ultrasound. It could be an ulcer. Like there could be something in my
stomach
stomach.
ulcer.
Yeah, so there could be something. Because I can still not gonna lie, like I can still feel it now. It's not painful, but it's like I'm
Bit uneasy.
It's a bit just like it's there, you know,
Yeah.
like I'm aware. So I think maybe I've got something in my stomach. Anyway, so
Big Squig's cock.
so it gets to like it's Sunday night,
Yeah.
all good, normal night.
Had a great weekend.
I had a great weekend. Uber Eats some Carl's Jr., which is some like chat like American fast food. Ate it like, and then like I'm thinking like maybe that had a cause to it. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, at about like 1:40, same thing. I was like, oh, I feel sick.
Oh, no.
And I was like, I'm gonna vomit. Anyway, I'm leaning over the bowl and I'm like, oh, I can't vomit. This is so weird. Anyway, I'm like, all right, good night. And head to bed, head to sleep. This is at like 1:40 in the morning. Head to sleep. I'm lying in bed. And I'm like,
Fuck, dude. And there's nothing worse than being sick in like not your own
Dude.
environment.
and I'm rolling around and I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm like, yeah, it's coming back. Yeah. So I go have a shower. And try and shower it off. And like I try shit. Can't really shit it out. Can't shower it off. And I'm like, don't. And I'm like, it is like the stomach pain is fucking back, baby.
Yeah.
And it came back a lot more intensely. So I was like, holy fuck. So then it got to like 3:34 in the morning. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like I got to wake Charlie up. I felt so bad. I was like, I got to wake him up. So I woke him up and I was like, bruh, like I'm having the stomach issue again. And he was like, holy fuck. And he was like, what can I do? And I was like, I actually don't know. And he was like, okay, well.
Fuck, you wake me up for that.
Yeah, no, this was so funny. This was so good. I was like, I think I got to go to hospital. And he was like, this is what it was like, ready? You be me and I'll be Charlie. Wake me up and say, wake me up. And when I offer to take you to the hospital, say no.
Okay.
This is how he reacted. It was so good. So wake me up.
Gig squig.
Yeah.
Dude, the stomach thing's back.
Oh, are you serious?
It's really bad. It's been happening for like 2 hours. I didn't want to wake you.
Oh no, dude, don't be silly. Okay, did you want to go to the hospital?
Nah, it's all right.
Oh no, sorry, wait, I fucked it up. Yeah.
Fucking
So
hell.
I fucked it up. Say I think I got to go to the hospital.
Fucking hell, can we write a script?
You have to say I think I got to go to the hospital. Okay. Fuck, I'm so sorry, dude. What? Like, is there anything I can do?
Dude, I think I'm going to go to the hospital.
Really? Okay, yeah. Do you want me to drive you?
No, it's fine, dude. Seriously, it's all right. Go back to sleep. I
Okay,
don't
yeah,
even
sweet.
know why I woke you.
Keys are just there. Yeah, good night.
Did he? Just fooled. Oh, he would have been like,
It was so funny because
And
it
you
was.
drove yourself?
Yeah, I drove myself. Because I was like to him, I was like, bro, I don't, and he wasn't actually like that, but it was literally like, okay, yeah.
He didn't put up a fight.
Yeah.
didn't put up a fight.
But because I was like, bro, you're gonna be sitting there for an hour. Like, there's you literally can't do anything.
Yeah.
And it's a 10-minute drive, so I was like, I'll drive myself. So I got in the car, drove there. Now here's where I got stitched up. Sorry for the long-windedness. I just like to paint the picture.
Picasso.
I love and respect. Again, I said it before when I last went to the hospital. Every single person that works in a hospital. It's the most fucked job ever. Tough job. And they're literal angels on earth. They work the longest shifts.
Yeah,
They're
you're about to
underpaid.
shit talk and we get it. Come on. Sweet talk and now hit the shit.
But I got there and there was 3 of them standing there having a chat, like drinking a coffee and kind of having a laugh. And I was hunched over the window, like visibly in pain. And I was also very pale. Like I looked so pale and fucked. And I was like, and they were just kind of like, yeah, exactly. And then the 3 of them split off and just like went to their desks and just like started chatting and blah, blah. I'm like, are you going to da-da-da, and just talking to each other. And I was kind of like, in my head the whole time I was going, okay, it's justified. Like they need to do these things. They need to do these things. And I was like, come on though. Like seriously. And then someone was like, hey, what can I do for you? And I was like, I have this like stomach pain. It's really bad. I just need to take an endone so I can fall asleep. Like, can I please get an endone? And they were like, yeah, okay, sure. Let me just go da-da-da. Anyway, this lady just kind of went off. Didn't see her for like maybe 25 minutes. She was kind of chatting. Then she was like, "Who? Oh, yeah, here you go." And she was like, "You wanted an endone?" I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Okay, I've put the order through. Like, yeah, like we'll get you that. Just kind of chill." And I'm like, "Okay."
You're not going into like a triage?
No, I was just sitting there. And then I'm lying.
Like in the waiting room?
Yeah. Then I'm lying on my side and I went, oh, do I need to vomit? I run into the bathroom, bro. I vomit so much and it was so painful. Like 6 times. Come back out. And then after like another 20 minutes of waiting, I'd probably been in the hospital for like almost an hour now. I walk up to the window just to be like, hey, just checking like where the endo, because it's been like half an hour. I'm like, did they fit?
But how the fuck did the receptionist just give you the endo?
She didn't. Oh, last time.
No, this time.
Well, I walk and I'm like, hey, so just wondering. She's like, yeah, we've put the endo order through. It's coming. You can sit down. You can wait. And I was like,
so they didn't
so
you didn't
sorry.
get seen by a doctor or a nurse?
I got seen by a nurse before she asked me a bunch of questions.
Right.
And then she eventually came out and gave me the endo, and I
Yeah.
literally took it and drove straight home. But bro, it was crazy. It was just like, I just felt, so, I was just like, come on, like the way that they were chatting and shit. It was as if there was like, and again, there's obviously an issue and they're doing their own thing, but I was like, fuck, I almost wanted to look behind the counter and see them freaking out and stressing and like sprinting and going like, we need to do, like, and not just for me, for everyone. But everyone was so relaxed and chill, which they obviously have to because they work
and
such
they also
long
just
shifts.
see it all the time. You know what I mean?
And I'm just trying to be like, okay, don't be dramatic. And this isn't anything personal against you, Will. But I was just like, is there any urgency? Obviously there is. But a part of me was like, lie on the floor.
Yeah.
Like, lie on the floor and see how
You always got to say I'm struggling to breathe, bro. They put you straight through.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Now you're starting to see why I do little things like
I'm hoping
like
I don't
that,
have to
know?
fucking
You should go to your GP and say, this is what's been happening.
I went. I'm
Can you
getting an
get me-
ultrasound.
Just be like, can you give me endone?
I
just
asked.
In case
She said, I'm not giving you endone for that.
Really?
She was like, you're not
Say
getting it for
Penadine
that.
Ford or something.
No. She was like, you're not getting it.
Bro, you're not some junkie.
I know. But she was like, I'm not giving you endone.
Fucking hell.
Well, because I think it's this. She can't
That's
give
not
me an endone for a stomach thing that's happened only twice. You know what I
Why,
mean?
but just be like every time
Because then I've got
happens,
a stack of fucking oxys.
Yeah, but it's not like it's you, bro. You know what I mean? Like if it's
Okay, how
your
about
GP
this?
who's known you.
Pat, if she gave me 50 endones,
Yeah.
do you reckon you'd come knocking on my door and be like, brother, can I have a couple?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Okay.
I got such an addictive personality.
If you just went, brother,
Brother,
give us 5.
give us a sheet, lad. Nah, I wouldn't. That's why whenever I go to hospital and they give me, like every time I've had surgery and that, I'll never get like a repeat script. I'll only get what they give me and shit. Because I get the
Because you're that much of a
good.
junkie.
No, I'm not a junkie, but they're so good, bro. You know how easy it is to get addicted to that shit? Not even addicted, just
I
like...
think, how easy is it for you to get addicted to that shit?
I think you'd be fucking surprised. They're one of the most addicting things in the world. It's opioid, cunt. It's like heroin. Like you can't... Like, if you're telling me you take endone and you don't like the feeling, you're a liar.
No, I don't like the feeling. It just gets rid of my stomach ache.
You're a liar.
There's no feeling.
Well, you're not taking enough.
I took 2. There's no feeling, bruh.
Bruh, laying in hospital, 3 endone every 3 hours, and the little morphine button you can hit, and you're just like...
You're a junkie, bruh. You're an actual junkie.
Oh.
You're a fool. And you know what's crazy?
Life's good.
How big you are. Like, I reckon if they were giving what you're putting into your body, you put that into someone like smaller, they'd be
bro,
dead.
anyone who's had surgery knows it, bro. And they give you this little button, and every 5 minutes it goes green. You hit it, bro. And there's nothing to do in the hospital. You just stare at this fucking remote.
Do you reckon
just-
I'll
as
get that
soon as it-
after my circ?
Nah, as soon as it goes green, you just go beep, and you just feel it press into your vein. Nah, that sounds fucked. It's just after surgery, but bro, you're in pain. You just want to be fucking.
You don't think I'll have that after circuit?
No, you won't have that after circuit.
Circuit?
You're not getting a fucking
Circuit?
You're not getting fucking morphine after a circuit. That's fucking ridiculous. Sorry, can we please turn the light on if possible? It's just thrown me off now that I know it's not on.
What else do you want to talk about?
Bruh, I want to talk about, so last night, we have a little group chat called Oges, me, you and Kyle. And Kyle puts in a funny TikTok of this duck game where you go, bark, bark, and the chicken like jumps. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Bro, so I'm like, I have to try this game. You know what I mean? And for some reason, I can't get effects on my TikTok. Like, it doesn't pop
Yeah,
up.
it's so annoying.
So I'm having to go on my girlfriend's phone, and I'm like, fuck, no, I really want to, like, play this. So I somehow get it up on my phone, bruh. And then I got to a certain distance of where there's this little spinny thing, and I got locked in my head of, like, I'm not stopping till I get past this little spinny thing. Like, that,
OCD, I get it all the
cannot
time.
Stop. Like,
Yeah.
So I just start going, bark, 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 bark. Bro, I swear to God, 5 minutes, I'm starting to get the shits a bit, like, fucking, like, see, because it's not that far, but it's a hard game. Gets to 10 minutes and she's like, are you serious? I'm like, I'm not stopping. I was like, I will not be able to sleep. I was like, I swear to God, I'll go sit in my car if I need to. Like, I have to keep going. 15 minutes. Bark, bark, bark.
I
She's just
relate
laying
so
there.
hard.
She's just laying there.
I can't even.
And I'm starting to get the shits a bit. I'm throwing my phone a little bit. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, just fucking, how hard is it for this stupid fucking chicken duck cunt to jump? You know what I mean? Like, I'm barking, bro. Like, bark. I'm like, go, do your job. 25 minutes goes by, bruh. And at that stage, I've zoned out. You know what I mean? I've forgot about it. But I've ignored how it would be making my girlfriend feel. And I'm just locked in like, I need to get this done. And I got it done, bruh. After 25 minutes, I got past the thing and I was so happy. And I was like, I got it. So happy. And I was expecting her to be stoked for me.
I wouldn't be.
And she just looks at me. I'm like, fuck. And then it clicks, you know what I mean? Because I'm soothed again. I go back into normal Pat. I'm like, that could have been the most annoying thing someone's ever done. 25 minutes straight, bark, bark. So then I'm like, fuck, I'll try to soothe this one out. You know, she's like, fuck, I was so like, why'd you do that? And I was like, oh, let's go upstairs to bed and like, you know, we'll have a little bit of sexy time. And she just looks at me. She just looks at me straight in the eyes and she's like, bruh, you just barked in my ear for 25 minutes. There's not a fucking world where anything like that is fucking happening, cunt.
Yeah,
You just pissed me the fuck off. And I was like, I stopped and I was like, yeah, valid. You know what? That's completely fair. And then I couldn't sleep for another 2 hours because I was so stimulated from the game.
God, bruh. You are really quite a broken person. It's hard being your mate, eh?
You just said you can relate.
I know, but I'm not stimulated for 2 hours.
I couldn't sleep for 2 hours because my brain was just so like caught up on this fucking game.
You know what you are?
Overstimulated.
You know what you are? You know those torches that you wind?
Yeah.
You're one of those, except once it's wound, everyone else still has to keep winding theirs. And they're like, Will, you haven't wound your torch in a while. I'm like, yeah, I wheeled it a couple times and it's fucking blaring like crazy. Like you're just a torch that you wheel it once and you just don't ever need to wheel it again. It's just like, bzzz, like that.
My brain's always wheeling, but.
Oh, real?
So maybe I'm a torch that just needs to constantly
be wheeled. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can wind it up, but as soon as you stop winding it, don't torch no more.
Yeah.
I just need to be fucking wound.
Wound and
You know?
pound. Yeah.
Oh, God. It still kind of sits a bit uneasy thinking of the game. It's really annoying. Think fucking you sent it in, bruh.
You also, like, I watched the TikTok this morning and you got nowhere.
Yeah, I was awful at it.
No, but like your goal, even at the end, by the end, you still got nowhere.
I had to go through 20. I was just like, it was the shittest TikTok ever. But I was like, I've just done this for 25 minutes. I'm going to post it. I don't care. And I just cut random. I don't even know what it put together. I just like cut random parts. And I had to trim down 25 minutes into like a minute.
Oh, what the fuck?
And I just deleted random clips. I didn't even watch them. I just picked ones and deleted them and just hoped they would be good.
Well, it wasn't clearly.
Fuck no, it flopped.
Hotline?
I want to talk about Terrigal, bro.
Oh, yeah.
As of right now, I'm in Terry.
On a Monday?
I'm in Terrigal on a Monday. I'm staying till Tuesday.
Nice.
I'll be playing golf today on a Monday. So leave the potty, get me haircut, drive up, just kick the feet up, bro, you know? Relaxation time. Got the beach umbrella out. Got a few.
You're not lying on a beach.
Huh?
You're not lying on a beach.
We'll go for a walk in the morning, go down to the beach. I've got some like sandcastle shit so I can build sandcastles and stuff. Like I went and bought some stuff.
Building sandcastles?
Yeah.
What, with Mimi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just to entertain myself.
Okay. Sure.
Go for a swim in the pool, go for a walk around. I don't know, bro. Just relax. Maybe go fishing.
So I'm bored now and I'm not even there and I'd get bored.
You get bored all the time, but you call me 8 times a day.
No, I don't. I don't call you 8 times a day. I barely call you anymore because you never pick up and you're always busy. You don't have time for me anymore. I would have thought you'd have more time for me, but ever since you got this full time, you have less time. It's crazy. But
no, but we've already been through this. You call me randomly and just be like, "Hey, do you want to come over?" So I'll move all my plans around and come over. And after you show me fucking 3 movies, you show me 3 fucking movies. You show me 3 fucking movie trailers, and then you go, "All right, I'm going to play FIFA. See you, bro."
No,
and then
that
that's
just
it.
doesn't happen.
So
Anyway,
as we said, every Tuesday from now on, we're going to do activities together as a 3. Me, you, and Kyle.
well, it won't be this Tuesday because you're fucking in Terrigal.
Yeah, I am.
Anyway,
If you commit to a fucking fun plan, then sure, we'll do it. But half the time you just go, all right, I'm bored now, and then you leave straight away. And it's like, well, what the fuck? What's the point of me driving here for 20 minutes?
Because I can't plan things with you unless it's the day of. Because if I say, hey, bro, what are you doing on this time? You go, oh, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I don't like to plan things.
So do you know how difficult that is? I have to come up with a fun plan the day of.
Well, do you know how difficult it is? No, we don't have, but it's just like,
No,
if you invite me over, why don't I stay over for at least an hour or two when we do for shit?
But usually I'm like, do you want to go grab food or do you want to do this? And you're like, oh, nah. And I'm like, oh, well, you can
But I
come
will,
over
or
if you
we'll
want.
grab food or we'll eat it at yours, and then you're like, all right, I'm going to go do this. And I'm just like, well, you know what I mean?
But you're not this
Well, we spent
extremely,
half an
you don't
hour
have this
together.
crazy busy day.
No, I don't, but it's also inconvenient.
So you've said
to
I've
just-
had to shuffle
but
these
it's
plans
No, but it's just
around.
inconvenient
Like
to
what?
drive to your house for half an hour.
I would think it's worth. I'd drive to yours for half an hour.
But it's just like, well, I don't
But
get it.
I can't plan
But what do we
anything
do?
with you.
We
for
drive there, we sit there, and you show me a few
But I'll
movie
be like,
trailers.
let's go grab food, and you'll be
But
like,
when you're like,
can't,
hey,
bruh.
can we like film a video? We'll do this shit. Of course, I always do it because it's fun. But I would just sit on my own lounge, bro.
Okay, sure.
You
Sit
know what
on
I
your
mean?
own lounge then. Sit on your own lounge.
But admit, whenever you call me being like, let's go to the markets or let's do this, let's do that, I always do it.
Sometimes, yeah,
Most of the time.
yeah, 60% of the time, I'd say.
I would say 85.
The numbers game again.
You're the one who fucking started the numbers game. You threw out percentages.
True, I did. I said
You
60%
fuck
of the
yeah.
time.
Anyway, I'm gonna go get a fucking foot massage in Terrigal, I reckon.
Yeah.
What?
It
Say
sounds
it.
a bit
Say your
boring.
piece.
It sounds boring. You're like,
Yeah,
well,
but it
you
is
got
pretty.
bored.
It is pretty boring. Like it's not like a fun, action-packed, jam-packed holiday. It's just relaxing by the beach with your family, bit of downtime. It's not meant to be.
You reckon
this,
you'll go
like,
out for dinner?
chaotic. Yeah, we'll go out for dinner.
You reckon you'll pay for the bill?
Maybe cook for the barbie one night.
You reckon you'll pay the bill?
I'll pay the bill for myself and my girlfriend. Yeah.
Good on you. Not for the whole fam?
Nah, don't think so.
I've never paid for my whole family ever.
And you've got the most money.
That's
Not after your pop died. Your dad probably inherited a fucking Mozza.
Fucking oath, bro.
Inherited half of Royal Sydney fucking Golf Club. You probably did.
Fucking oath he did.
Only hotlines for Kyle.
Oh, yeah. And I swear to God, I'm in that sort of mood. If the quality is not good enough, I'm doing this for all other you wouldn't. You cut.
Oh,
You cut. If the
And
quality's
then-
not good, cut.
And then we're going into the Patreon for only $9.99 a month, and we're going to guess places on the world map. That's going to be fun as fuck. I don't know shit about.
We have a
geography.
blank world
We have
map,
a blank world map,
And we have to point where we think a country is.
Oh, it's going to be a fun app, and it'll be a game, and the loser has to do something.
Loser has to go to Terrigal for a weekend.
Hi, Will, Pat, Kyle. I've got a question. I'm wondering, your titles for your episodes are so good and pretty witty as well, and I'm wondering, is it you, Will and Pat, who come up with the titles, or is it Kaiki who's looking up these titles? Please let me know. I'm curious. Love you all. Bye. Mwah.
Wow, love you too.
After an episode is recorded, the two of us stand behind Kyle's laptop and we look at all the timestamps of everything, and then we all come up with the title.
Yeah.
And everyone in the studio as well.
Everyone in the studio has their say as well, but yeah, we generally just come up with a title.
After the record.
And to be honest, that actually means because we don't put an awful lot of thought into it.
Yeah, we're like, let's just
You
call it.
you made it out like we really sit down and really plan. We just kind of go, oh, fuck it, what do we talk about? Yeah, we'll just
And
call
what's
it
good for
that.
Cody to make as a thumbnail.
What's good for Cody who does our thumbnails?
Bit of spit.
Like maybe
on your
we
shirt,
design,
mate.
maybe we do it right
Bit
now.
of
What's this
spit just on
episode going to
your
be
Just a
called?
bit of spit on your shirt.
What should this episode be called?
I was thinking media trained Col.
Yeah,
Wow.
or Col Calls. And it can be Cole with his silver medal and me and Will with nothing. You know,
Yep.
would that be possible, Cody? Yeah. Done. That's what it's going to be.
I'd call it something like lawnmowers and feet.
Yeah. And is it Cole getting his foot cut off by a lawnmower?
Probably not. It's probably a bit graphic.
Probably not the best thumbnail, is it?
No. There's a bit of Joker
There's a
chat.
bit of-
See, you can
everyone,
always
so
go-
everyone
see,
from the
everyone-
studio. You know what? Maybe we do put more thought into it than us think.
Yeah. Joke mower.
Yeah. I like it.
The joke mower.
Picasso, I like it.
Hey boys, this one's for Kyle as requested.
Yes.
Although it's not me fucking flirting with Kyle, I actually have a genuine question.
Oh.
So obviously you're doing space engineering at uni. I genuinely just want to know if you have any idea of the sort of career you want to do with that degree. Because you've talked about not actually wanting to do go to space, obviously, but are you wanting to work with people that are going to space? Or I have no fucking idea about what the degree entails and what you actually learn. So I just want to know, once you graduate, what sort of jobs are you actually going to be looking into? Anyways, love you guys.
Sorry, can I please just quickly say the title? Lawnmowers and Medals.
Yeah, okay.
It's not that.
It's not that good at all.
All right, maybe we don't use it.
That was really bad.
I actually, in regards to that one, I actually don't really know what I want to do. And I never really have. I did space engineering just because it sounded cool and fun, but
That's
I have
fucked,
no idea
mate.
what I want to
Imagine
do.
being that smart.
But surely, sorry, I think you're playing it cool here. You're trying to be nonchalant, mysterious.
Why
I'm
go
not being
through?
nonchalant.
Why go through the
I've always
work
wanted to
you
do
go
engineering. I've
There
wanted
we
to do
go.
engineering.
So we've wanted to do engineering.
Yeah.
So now we're telling. Now
Like,
the
the whole
truth's coming
space
out.
engineering thing isn't a big passion of mine.
Space
Why
is
the
fucking
fuck
cringe,
do you
mate.
study it?
Because it's just a type of engineering that I chose.
And could you work in other engineering once you get your
Yeah,
degree?
yeah. They say 50% of engineers actually become engineers.
Can
what
I
are
just
you
say,
gonna
bro?
become?
Space and all that stuff is so
Podcaster.
cringe. Podcaster, yeah.
A producer.
About space.
Just all the kids that were obsessed with space in school, I remember just being like, "You're a cringy cunt."
You know, that's interesting, but it can be. I
We
can
had
see
this
where
kid
they're
at my
coming
primary
from.
school. We had this kid at my primary school. He was obsessed with planes.
Oh,
Right?
he was autistic.
No, he wasn't.
No.
He was obsessed with planes. And then he became obsessed with drones.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
So he was one of those kids that was very I like planes, I like drones, was really interested in the World War II stuff. And now he contracts over in Romania or something, or Croatia, and builds anti-aircraft guns to shoot planes out of the sky.
No, it shoots down unidentified objects flying through the airspace. So if so if another country sends a missile, he fucking sets up the thing to shoot it down.
Yeah.
And he went to my high school. He's a fucking good guy. He got funded $1 million for his HSC project.
It was a delivery.
It was a drone. So it was when there's a car crash and someone needs blood really bad, or an urgent thing, because there's traffic and everything. A drone transports the blood to where they need it. And someone funded him $1 million for his HSC project.
Yeah.
And then one of the other boys just invented a park bench for homeless people that folds out into a bed. You know what I mean? It was just so funny, the contrast, which is a cool invention, but it's just
those are both cool.
Yeah, it's so cool, but then he gets $1 million. You know what I mean? That's crazy for
$1
HSC.
million. I remember there was this one kid at my school, he designed an app. So when people do building, they're going to build a building, whatever the fuck you call it, you need to scan and survey the area, right?
Yes.
And sometimes below certain bits of dirt, there's obviously pipes because, that's what it is. And then he invented this fucking app or something to scan the ground, and it tells you if there are pipes underneath there or not, so that you don't have to properly invest. And the cunt's worth, you can imagine.
Look, he'd be flying PJs.
No, not that rich.
No?
Hey boys, just wanted to call. This is
This
obviously
is
about
borderline.
Kyle. What did I say?
3 seconds.
Oh yeah, Kyle, you followed back my girlfriend.
Oh!
Days ago or something.
Oh!
And I am on her profile quite a bit, so maybe you just want to have a share or something. But
Oh!
we can have a crack.
Oh! 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 Oh my god! Oh, what a hotline!
Oh my god, I'm so happy we kept that
I was
going.
my
hoping
God.
you guys were going to say cut it.
Oh my god! Oh
No, but I have a defense. I have a
God.
defense.
yeah, mount your defense,
Fucking
mate.
oath
You're
you
on
can, mate.
trial.
I'll follow back someone that I have mutual friends with, so I probably had a mutual friend with her.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Do you also
Do you
follow
know who
someone?
it is? Do you know who he's talking about?
No.
Do you also follow someone back who you find attractive? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so it was just a harmless thing.
Harmless
you thought
thing.
she was attractive. You
She's
followed her
met
back.
some mutual friends.
She has a
know he had a
boyfriend. I don't
boyfriend?
reckon she has mutual friends.
Check.
So you do know who it is.
Do you know who it is? You know exactly who
I don't know who it is. I don't
You
know.
know
Hey, boys,
exactly
love
who
the
it is.
pod.
Oh, yeah, play your fucking hotline,
I just
mate.
want to let you know that I love Kyle, and if Kyle didn't let you listen to this, then I don't love him anymore, but I do love him, and his voice is really nice. And also, would you rather give up, like, never have salt in your life or never have sugar, like, ever? Yeah, I don't know what I would rather,
Question.
but love you guys. Yeah, keep up the
Salt's
good work.
really good, bro.
So are we saying things with sugar in it, obviously?
Yeah, I guess. You'd probably give up the salt. Because, you know what I mean? You like to indulge in a bit of chocky.
Yeah, but like salt,
Apples has
think
sugar.
every,
Salt is in everything. Though.
salt's in everything.
Sodium, eh?
No, just salt.
But isn't that the same? Isn't sodium salt?
Sodium is like the chemical element that salt is from. Surely I got
It's a
that
bit more
right.
complicated, I think. Sodium
All right, space engineer.
something, I don't know.
New shoes?
Yeah, do you like them?
Yeah, they're
I
nice.
love 'em.
Got Will's
I
flag
love-
on them.
Yeah, cheers.
What? Red, yellow, and blue.
It's a Jamaican flag.
Bob Marley. Nah, they probably have to bleep that.
Really?
That was fucked, bro. You can't say that.
Why?
That was fucked.
That was fine. What was wrong with that?
That was fucked.
What did I
I'll leave it if you want it. You at your own risk.
Bleep it, but what? Now you've got me nervous. I thought that was just wholesome. What did I even? I just went.
I don't think it was. I don't know.
What do you think about?
I think it's fine.
You reckon?
Oh, it's
Oh,
fine.
don't bleep it then.
Don't bleep it.
All right, don't bleep it.
Last one.
Hey Kyle, baby. Every Monday and Thursday, when your sexy voice comes onto the podcast, my panties get wet for you. So don't worry about Charlotte Gibb. You got me all to yourself, baby. Anyways, love you, Kyle. Bye, XX.
Wow.
That's disgusting.
So you follow? You're trying to
You
fucking
follow her
cheat.
back?
No.
No, why? Because she doesn't have a boyfriend.
Does have mutuals.
Kyle the home wrecker.
Thanks for listening to the pod. Sorry, I look so ugly on the YouTube. Pat,
You look good. You
I
look really
I
good
haven't
today.
showered. I look shit.
I was thinking you look good. Did you get a haircut?
Yeah.
You look good, bro.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
We're gonna go do some geography in the Bean Spillers, our Patreon.
Love you all.
Love you guys.
Well, I don't love you, but thanks for listening.
I do. You can follow our Instagram.
you don't
You
love
Wouldn't
them.
podcast. Yeah, I do. I do.
Well, you love.
I love them. I'm not in love with them. It's a difference. Yeah. See you guys.